Alright, hey, welcome back for the last about half an hour here. So you meet back up with the professor, and a lot of you will head back towards the boat. It'll be another couple of hours of travel, but overall, not too difficult to head to where you need to go. Eventually, though, you will, of course, arrive back at the boat. The three of you will definitely be much more tired than you were, as you've been carrying giant sacks of gold for, like, a while.
It's just dirt in there.
This is totally just dirt. I know nothing about it. What are you talking about? It's always been dirt.
We poked our heads inside the temple, found piles of gold, and we're like, why not? I mean, there's literally no reason not to. Well, besides the fact that we might be getting chased down by a dragon later today, but that's beside the point.
Look, you may have stolen from someone. It's okay. They probably won't try to murder you. Probably.
They shouldn't have just left it lying around.
Uh-huh.
It was literally one trap and a door. Which does actually make me think it was probably someone's. Storing it there in the meantime.
Did we ever figure out what the scraping was? I don't remember.
No, we did not.
No.
Oh,
We
jeez.
won't ever find out what it was.
No, we will not.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, probably.
Because if we don't know what it was, it doesn't know what we are.
Exactly.
Sure.
Or maybe it does because we keep getting snuck up on. So who knows?
Failing our perception check, despite the fact that I have a +5.
You might just roll badly often. I mean, it just happens. Often. A lot. But, you know.
Like, I should average 15 and I average closer to 10. Anyway.
It's fine. It's fine. You're okay.
Totally fine.
Totally fine. So, you'll continue, of course, to delve into the, God, English, please. Thank you, brain. You'll get back to the boat, and, Scrog will be like, how was your trip? Did you get the shoots and exploration that you wanted?
Yeah.
It was pretty good, yeah.
I don't know about their shoots, but we did some cool stuff.
Oh, we got plenty of photography for our, plenty of film for our show. We should be good. Exploring the ruins was quite interesting, definitely. I'm glad that you also had a fine time finding stuff. Well, anyway, we're going to go over X and check out the footage. If you need anything from us, we'll be down.
Very well.
Allow me to introduce myself. I was rescued by these folks. I am Avark, a traveler. My boat sunk. Would it be okay to stick with you for the time being? I could pay my way, if that is possible. I will have to ask the captain. Captain, you think it's alright if we take on, Jungle Man? It's okay with me. As long as he... Wait, sorry. As long as he can pay. Forgot it's tentacles on a phone.
Does it also have, like, text-to-speech as well?
I mean, that's why he keeps speaking to you. He's doing text-to-speech on his phone.
I thought it was... I just thought he was, like, showing it to us.
No, he's doing text-to-speech.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood that.
Yeah,
That's great.
He's doing text to speech.
To be fair, there's probably apps for that. You know, I mean, there's definitely a need.
He doesn't speak a language, nor has the capacity to speak a language that you would understand.
No, that's the thing. There's definitely a need for an app like that, so
Yeah.
it probably exists.
Yep. He can understand the words you say perfectly. It's just he can't. He goes. It's his like response. I mean, when you have a horrible like, probably I don't even know what kind of mouth a Chul is supposed to have beyond those tentacles. Probably some kind of like maybe like a lamprey mouth or something, just to make it extra awful.
Yeah, I was lamprey mouth or beak, like a squid beak.
There's something in there that's kind of awful. You just never know.
Yeah, I mean, lamprey mouth would be very much along the lines of a mind flare.
That's true.
Because they have more of a lamprey mouth.
Yeah, just to suck out some good brains.
Delicious.
This
That's what
sounds
they're-
not though.
I mean, they'll they'll put their tentacles around your brain, suck it out, and/or if they really want to, they'll put little like things in your brain which will eat your brain out and turn you into a mind flayer.
I don't know if I would like that.
Humanoid bodies are the best. That's what they, just like little like worm things that burrow into your ear, eat your brain out, replace it. You know, the usual.
Let's see if I can. I'll just find the picture online and send it.
What is it, like horrible lamprey mouth of a mind flare?
Yeah, it shows like what's underneath the mind flayer's mouth.
So pleasant. The trip resumes back up the river. Again, it'll be a few more days before you reach where you're trying to get to, and things are going all right. The evening kind of comes. Varg has settled into like some quarters. He seems okay by himself. He found a spot kind of off to the side, out of the way of folks. Kind of put his bag down finally. Kind of slung his gun down next to it. He still keeps his pistol by his side, just seeming, I guess, to be ready in case some kind of danger happens in the horrible jungles of Chult. You get to enjoy what Scrog captured the previous day while you all are all away. It is grilled like Tyrannosaur, or pterodactyl of some kind.
Ooh.
So like it looks like it's not like the kind of pterodactyl you kind of think. It's more like a little hunched over, kind of like got like a little. I can't describe it very well, but it's a different type of pterosaur. It's like it's got its like kind of like scraggly like kind of teeth, like beak mouth open, kind of like screeching at you as he's kind of grilling it. And it's like. I see them grilling it and like turn it over, you know.
Nothing like some good home cooking.
I'll be at least like salted or something, you know.
Probably not. Oh no, he'll probably put a little salt on it, sprinkle a little salt on it.
Salt and pepper, you know.
Pepper.
Dried up.
No. He'll kind of throw it down in the middle of the table with a thump. As then he'll take a huge cleaver and like chunk off the wings and like chunk off the leg and like just chunk off the head too. And then like he'll take like a knife and like, carve up some of the body so you can get some of that like good old breast meat.
Delicious.
I'll take a wing and the head.
Who wants a tail? Very succulent.
I'm good. I'm gonna like get a leg.
He'll get back to grilling them because he's got like 4 of them to grill up. It looks like he'll like before he'll pull out like it looks like a harpoon or something from their heads before start grilling them.
Oh no.
Avarg will join you. He'll kind of just take a little bit of some like meat and stuff. As he'll kind of be like off to his side. He definitely doesn't seem to be want to like really socially interact too much with you. But night will once again fall over the ship. and things will kind of settle down.
I'll probably go like into. People always forget that the brain is a great part. You know, crack open the skull, like full of nutrition.
Yeah, just drink like the grilled brain out. You know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Like get a spoon. You know, it's you know.
Yeah.
Brainy.
No, it's not nice.
Night will fall, though, of course, and all of you will settle back down into rest, as the ship will once again kind of find a nice spot to dock at the side. Everything kind of quiet down for a little while, and
I'm going to bring up to the other two. I'm not as sure about following through with this as I originally was.
Why is that?
It hits too close to home. Seems a little bit too much like what... I never really explained, how I came to, well, much of my life before the cult. So, as it had previously come up, I actually had a family. And let's just say, my entire tribe and family was wiped out. And this seems too similar to what we're doing.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we not need this guy? Like, what are we supposed to do with a bone naga then? Like, if we don't go through with it, what do we do with it?
I don't really know if he'll be satisfied with much else.
No. I hadn't really considered up till now the actual implications of what we may be doing. Seeing the culture and the people and of this place. It seemed so distant at the time, but now I'm starting to remember just how similar it all is.
Okay.
Guess if this item is that important, I guess I can be willing to make a sacrifice, but it just doesn't sit right with me.
Could we find it without him?
Doesn't he have it in his body?
He has it on.
Oh, he has it on. I can't really
She
tell.
has
The dude doesn't have pockets. I don't really get what they're
I
saying.
think
It's
it's
the
in
whole
his
thing.
throat or something.
Yeah.
So we could just crack it out of him.
Yeah. Is there any way to... Maybe we could send the gnomes into... The gnomes sneak into his mouth or something? I don't know.
It doesn't sleep?
Yeah.
You're right. But at some point he's gotta not be paying attention, right?
To something going down its throat?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just... I don't know.
I mean, we could
I
just
guess...
get off the boat sooner than we're supposed to. Take him out into the forest and, you know. If we live, anyway.
Well... There's also the option that it won't end the same as mine did. It may just be taken out relatively fast by the natives.
Yeah, that temple had some pretty gnarly shit.
Yeah, they could be fine.
We still have a while to think about it, at least.
Well, perhaps what we could do is warn them.
Send them a message of some kind.
I mean, the big devastation to mine was that it was a surprise attack. Might have been able to handle it if it wasn't.
How would we send a message?
Oh. We could send it with the gnomes. I mean, they're...
But they're going in a different direction, aren't they? And then
Oh,
they
right,
would
yeah.
know what we're doing.
I mean, if we get closer, if we're within a day's travel of the place, I could send a message with one of the animals in this bag of tricks.
Yes, we can
That's a
send
good idea.
animals to go do it.
Or you could persuade an animal. That would probably be better. This one will disappear after like several hours.
Well, just needs
Yeah.
to send a message.
I have animal messenger and speak with animals. We just need an animal.
I think that's a good idea. I think that's our best bet. That'll also keep them from knowing who we are.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, the creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it's reduced to 0 hit points. So there's a chance it doesn't make it, but I could pull like 3 at once and they could help each other.
Worth a shot.
Anyway, I think... I mean, all we have to do is fulfill our part of the bargain by bringing her to the place. After that, we didn't offer to help.
No,
Beyond that.
we didn't say we
Yeah,
wouldn't
we just said that we were
tunnel
bringing them.
either. Could be we take them, you know, we warn the village. We take the Bone Naga just outside the village, say this is where you need to pay us. Get our thing. It goes to attack and we attack it. With the help of the village, hopefully.
We'll see if the village can do it first.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that.
Otherwise, we just kind of leave, you know. We get our thing and leave. Because I don't know, we're maybe strong enough for that.
Well, I think that's a good idea. Warning them that this is coming should give them enough time to prepare. We could even tell Naga we're going to scout it out real fast, just so we can kind of better know where we're sending. Scout it out.
Yeah?
Alright. I'm guessing you'll then rest the rest of your night after your conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, covered in bug bites.
The next morning, your trip resumes. And about a couple hours in the journey, though, the boat suddenly stops. There seems to be some kind of discussion going on between the captain and Scrog. And eventually, though, Scrog will come down to the rest of you and kind of try to tell you what's going on. There seems to be some kind of blockage in the way. I don't know how easily we can clear it from the river.
Let's see.
Perhaps I can be of some help. Where is the map of the river? Varg is going to kind of head over to where Scrog is. If you want to see this, like up towards the top, near the captain too. Fagashamsum. God, I can never pronounce the name I gave him. Fashazgum. Fashazgum. There we go. Fashazgum. Right around here is a small tributary. It will be a tight squeeze, but your boat may be able to take it. We will only have to backtrack a little bit, back downstream, float back down. Should be more than a half an hour. I believe we passed by it a little ways ago. it should lead us around this blockage, and should be a way for us to get back. You can't see all of it on the map here, but it does connect up together.
I may also be able to assist in clearing the blockage. I am sufficient at swimming.
It looks like a number of trees have fallen away, basically. Like large trees into the river.
I see, that's a little different.
Yeah. Probably enough that like maybe a small craft could still go around them, but like yours, definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
We are still a number of days from our location, so it is up to you. A detour would be a detour. I believe the gnomes are traveling that way regardless, and they will vote for, I believe, going upriver. But we could take the time to try to clear this blockage or go around.
How many hours of a detour would it cause?
It's a little slower. Havarg will start speaking. It's a little slower going. Maybe half a day journey more. We would have to travel a little slower. It's a little out the way too.
I'm gonna take a look. Do the trees look like they fall naturally or intentionally?
What kind of check would that be? Roll nature. Roll nature, we'll say.
Cool.
Alright, it looks like they were knocked down by something, but you're in an area with very large reptilian creatures, so, like...
I just want to make sure it wasn't, like, sod.
No, you don't see any signs of... You don't see any signs of anything sawing through them. At least.
Cool. Okay, so at the very least, it's either a creature or just... Oh, at the very least, it's a creature, so...
Or could have been, like, a riverbank deteriorated in a such way that caused a number of these trees to fall in.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said that it looked like they were knocked over.
It looked like they...
With my nature.
Yeah. It looked like they probably were knocked over by something, though, yeah.
Yeah. But it's
But I'm
just-
saying, like,
yeah.
they could have been in a weakened position to knock over.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't some sort of trap.
Not that you can see. Like, you take a
Yeah.
look around in there, and if... Well, unless there's something very large that literally knocked it over to trap you in the first place, that's the only thing that could happen, too.
Yeah, I know. It had to have to be a large, intelligent creature, which I'm... At that point, I'm not too worried about. Not in the sense of it'd be terrible, but at the same time, it's like, it's a little bit of a big if. Unless, of course, is the thing we stole the treasure from.
Oh god. The dragon.
Oh,
Anyway.
right. We didn't even look through all that, did we?
You did not look through all that, which you can next time, because I think that's a good way, where you're going to take the side tributary and try to go around this fallen trees, with hopes of continuing your journey
Yeah.
towards Tela. And hope that maybe, you know, there isn't a dragon out there hunting you. You never know. And it's just coincidence.
I don't think it's a dragon. I think it's something else that collects treasure, but...
Dragon's the easy one to say. He's like,
Yeah.
maybe it's a dragon. Is it a dragon? It's a dragon? It's never a dragon.
I mean, if it is, it'd have to be small enough to get in and out through, like, normal passageways, so it's gotta be a young one at the very least.
Or it could be one that can change shape.
Oh no.
That's true, too.
Those are
That'd be very-
elders.
Well,
Oh, boy.
adults, I think, can.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's either young enough to traverse it normally, or old enough to transform. So
Yep. Either or is just not good for you guys. But anyway,
yeah.
we're gonna...
But at the same time, if it can transform, that means it's probably a metallic dragon, which is better.
Theoretically, it could always be the rare, very, very, very rare evil metallic dragon.
Oh.
It's true. Or a non-metallic dragon that learned how to shapeshift, although those are also equally rare.
Yep. There's a lot of options. Or it could, again, as you said, be another intelligent creature that collects treasure that could find its way down there that you happen to steal it from. Regardless, though, we're going to end it here. Thank you for joining us this week. It was interesting adventures, checking out the Hisari ruins, and less dangerous than it seemed like.
Learned a little bit about Vercel.
Mm-hmm. Learned a little bit about Vercel. And got a little bit of treasure. So, all in all, pluses right now. And you're back on the course of the river. Hopefully we shall be back next week. Why don't we give everybody give shout-outs for things. Let's start with Worm Day.
Yeah, I'm Diamond Worm. Find me at twitch.tv/diamondworm and at diamondworm on Twitter at some point in time in the future. I do stuff on Twitter every now and then. I've lately mostly just been posting cute animal pictures if I find one. Otherwise, Twitch, you know, again, Diamond Worm, as I said, probably will do something eventually. Been thinking about what I might do. I actually kind of want to start again. I just don't know what to start with. Anyway, that's me.
Okay. Jinx.
I'm Keeps Jams on Twitch and Twitter. I might be streaming later. Probably like Binding of Isaac or Wilmot's Warehouse. I draw. And that's usually on my Twitter or my art Twitter, which is just Art by Jinx. That's about it.
Alright, and finally, Jess.
I am Bubblegum Viking, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, and I'll just be back here in an hour.
Yes.
You can't get rid of me.
And for myself, Tension Avenger Dracovin, again, next week we should be continuing our adventures, and as Jess said, in about an hour we shall be doing Legacies of Kain, the Vampire the Masquerade RPG game. If you're looking for more D&D, Children of Wrath, my D&D meets Magic the Gathering game, should be on Thursday at 8 p.m. EST, if you're looking for that. And otherwise, if you're looking for more tabletop stuff, Saturday for Discussing Tabletop at 2 p.m. EST, and I'll be doing some gaming streams and stuff at some points during the week. Other than that, yesterday my awful sleep schedule has to be corrected. Because it's like everybody locked down a little bit and everybody's around my house. I've been doing like a lot of I can finally watch stuff on the TV and DVR late at night, and meaning staying up later than I should. So I will eventually get better sleep again, and then we won't have to worry about me sleeping in through when I should stream. So, but anyway, if you're not going to join us later, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy. If you're going to join us later, see you in an hour. But otherwise, just at least have a great Tuesday regardless. So, bye folks.
Bye.